You might know me from, let's see, nothing, and this is how I made an entire social media site in just 10 months. Please watch the entire video. 10 months is a lot of time. I spent so much fucking time on making this video. Why did it take so long, you ask? Next question. Now, okay, but it took really long because it was my first ever site in general, so making an entire social media is not that easy from that standpoint. I've been programming for about 4 years now, mostly in Python, but I am learning more languages. And one thing that I had noticed is that I didn't really have anything to show for it, but then I was watching a video by a really cool YouTuber named Jakerton. He makes you laugh, you lose videos. And in around late 2022, he said something about a site idea that he had, like Vine, but for 1 second videos. He called it Eniv. And something about it really caught my attention. I realized that I had never really made a site, like, ever. So I thought, why don't I just try this? It's a really difficult thing to do, and the first version took me over a month to finish, but I ended up hosting it online on something called Heroku. I started sharing my site around the school after I bought the domain, and then some people who saw it decided to completely destroy the website by spamming like an 18-second long video a billion times. Because not only did I not know how to make a cooldown on uploading videos, there was also an issue where if you had a space in the file name of the video, it would just completely bypass all the video checks because it couldn't recognize what file it was, and it would just immediately upload without checking if it was 1 second or not. So the first version was kind of a disaster. It happened very quick, and I was really unhappy with how the site had turned out, considering how much effort I put into it. So I went back to the drawing board after like a few months of completely ignoring it because I was so pissed off. And I was like, hey, I want to go back to this, and it's gonna be better. So I started working on a bunch of different things. I was constantly working on new updates and shit. I fixed a lot of bugs, and also because Heroku is a piece of shit website for hosting social medias, every single time that I made an update, I had to, like every video got wiped, and because I had to upload the database with it, you know, there was no like storage system. And not only that, every 30 days, the storage got wiped anyway, because why not, I guess. So I kind of needed to go back to the drawing board, but I was just very busy with just other stuff. I couldn't find the motivation anymore to keep going with the site, and I left it for like a month or two until I went back. Every hour of the day that I wasn't at school or sleeping, I would be working on Eniv. I really wanted to make this a good site, and I couldn't bear seeing it being let go. And within like a week or two, I had fixed all the bugs I had found, and also some more that I found along the way. I also started working on a view system, which was a hassle, because I didn't know how to make stuff run continuously while watching a video. I have it fixed now, but at the time I just made it in a way where you had to visit the page twice. And it worked most of the time. And then I started trying to get it on Google services, which was a hassle, because video uploads and file uploads were like completely different than the default for Django. I completely forgot to say that. This site was made in Django. But so a lot of code had to be altered for that. However, I have been using a free trial of Google services. So eventually, after 90 days, I had to shut it down because it costed way too much money every month, and I just couldn't afford it. I asked my parents. It was like an immediate no, and I had to shut it down. Around another month went by, and I finally got motivation again, and I decided to put it on Microsoft Azure this time, which it is still hosted on to this day. I had to refactor a lot of code again because the uploading of files was like a different format and shit. It's hard to explain, but I got it working and I'm really happy with the result. I started adding a lot of new features again. I recently added a report feature, so you can now report videos and profiles. That's pretty cool. And now we're to the present day. But hold on, I still have one more goal. I made this site not only to make a project for the first time, like a site, but I also really wanted to get to Jakerton. So if you are watching right now, please do whatever you can to get the attention of Jakerton to get this public. I've already sent a bunch of messages to moderators. I have gotten a message sent to Jakerton, but nothing has come of it yet, so I'm taking things into my own hands. Like the video, subscribe, see you next time.